Evening, guys. How are you? This is North here. You are having a visit on the North Shore. You know where you're at. Today is Thursday, January the 14th, 2020, 1.0. Okay, so what I got for you guys today is just a few preps here. Okay, now Auntie T, this one here is going to be for you, and thank you ever so much, by the way. All right, now. Some of you guys may know Auntie T dropped a big old love bomb on me on one of my live chats, and I'll tell you something. When your auntie drops a little bit of allowance in your pocket and you don't listen to her, man, you're going to be in the doghouse, okay? So Auntie T dropped some allowance in my pocket, and she said you go out and you get yourself some preps and some seeds. Thinking, okay, all right, yeah, yes, ma'am. You don't do that, man, no ice cream for you, right? Okay, so that's what I did. I was down in the basement the other day, making some room for some storage of dry goods. You know, stuff like this. Like oven canned rice, or dehydrated. Canned mushrooms and stuff like that. Dry goods, or canned goods that I've got in mason jars that I've pressure canned. Okay, so I was downstairs in the basement making some space, and it's dark down there. So there's a lot of shadows and stuff. I don't know if I saw a shadow or if I saw a rodent. Okay, and I'm like, what? And I didn't know if it was a figment of my imagination or whatever, but if there's a rodent there, I don't want that to be any fig Newton in my imagination. So I thought, all right, I'd best listen to Auntie T, and I'd best go out and get some preps and stuff. So I'll show you guys what I got, okay? It's like, all right, yeah, I was at work thinking, no, today, screw it, I gotta go to Tractor Supply after work on the way home. Because the lockdowns are here. But because, Tractor Supply, with the lockdowns, that's a necessary, that's an essential business. Because they service the farming community and farming needs. That's essential. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys what I got over at Tractor Supply. Now, because I don't want any rodent to be a fig Newton of my imagination, we went there, okay? Little rodenticide. Thank you ever so much, by the way, Auntie T. Also, when I was in the pest control aisle, I saw these guys. Now what they are, I guess that's your modern day style rat trap. Now, if it was a mouse or a rat or whatever I saw down there, or if it was a shadow, then great. I can use these to hunt squirrels when the big balloon goes up, you know what I mean? However, I got a little fixing to happen down in the basement, just to see if whatever I see, okay? So, I got some rodenticide, and I got me a couple of rat traps. We shall see. I will keep you updated. Okay. Now, while I was there, Auntie T had mentioned, you go get you some preps and you go get you some seeds. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I most certainly will. So, after I was done in the pest control aisle, I did go out and got me some more seeds. Now, these will be to add to the seeds that I already have. I'll just take you through what I got. I got a couple of packets of thyme to add to my herbs. I got me some more of that Swiss chard you recommended last year, Auntie T. Last year I went out and I just bought a plant of it, okay, at a greenhouse. And these are the Swiss chard, the bright lights variety. I love those. Those are fantastic. Thank you so much, Auntie T, for the recommendation on those. So I did happen to get some seeds on those. So we'll be planting those here in the not too distant future. You know, we're halfway through February already. And if any of you guys remember, I mentioned in some of my other videos that I had I had like lettuce and whatnot growing in hanging baskets. Well, I'm going to be doing spinach in them this year. I'll do some lettuce, but I'm going to be doing spinach so I can put it back. I can dry it up and put it back in dry storage. You know, for a little bit longer term storage. So, because lettuce, I can't eat that much lettuce all at once in like 8 hanging baskets. So I'll put a bunch of spinach in, and I think that'll go better into my long-term storage once I get it dehydrated and canned. So those are some of the things that I got. It was pretty cool. And again, Auntie T, thank you ever so much. Now, while I was there, I thought, maybe let's take a little wander down in through the canning and preserving section. You know, it was way over on the other side of the store, but that's okay. I was done work, didn't have any place to be. It's like, alright, let's just go over and have a little look-see. And yes, guys, I am making this video on a stack of mason jars. Why? Because Tractor Supply. When you see mason jars, you buy them, guys. Oh, I also got some, these are like fly tape. You can see that. But I got these over at Walmart. Mallory, my sister over at Quebec Homestead, if you're watching this, I'm going to send you some of these. I know you get flies around your computer in the summertime, and I mean, when the like when you're doing a live stream, that's a pain in the butt, right? I get them too, but it's a huge pain in the butt when you're trying to do a live stream. You get some flies around it in front of your camera and stuff like that. So now, and that just happens when you start getting your harvest in and a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables inside. You end up with flies indoors, and it's a pain in the butt. But Mal over at Quebec Homestead. If you guys don't know Mallory over at Quebec Homestead, you go check her out. All kinds of, she's on 200 acres up in Quebec, does their own logging, milling their own timber, all kinds of organic gardening, homesteading, recipes, all kinds of fantastic stuff. And they're managing it, they're a young family, so they're managing it with 2 small children. So it comes with all those challenges, okay? Great channel over there. And she's exploding, by the way, right now. I think her subscriber count has just about doubled here in the last week or a little bit more. So it's good for you, Mel. That's awesome to see. Okay, so seeing as I went over to the canning section and saw, you know, got some jars, saw those, like, yeah, okay, I'll get those there, sure, why not? Give me a stack of that. I kept roaming around inside the canning section. Excuse me. And I came across these. I'm not sure if you can see that, but these are like a fermentation accessory. Okay, I'll show you what they are. A buddy of mine, my buddy Dan's wife Tina, she showed me these. I was out there for a visit when we were giving the old porch clearing stick test run, and she showed me these. She let me taste some of her sauerkraut, and she let me in on these. So I'll show you what these are. These are fermentation lids and springs is what it is, and they come in a wide mouth variety. Okay, so let me just open this up and I'll show you guys what this is about. Now, I made sauerkraut a few times in the traditional way, worked out real good a few times. Once I had a terrible failure, and then I made some in a pressure can recipe, which turned out, I didn't like it at all. It turned out basically like cooked cabbage, and I mean, I can cook my own cabbage. I don't need to can it or jar it or anything like that. Well, let me just show you guys what's in here, okay? So it comes with these little springy dinghies. It comes with 2 of them and 2 fermentation lids, but I'll just let you guys get a bit of a closer shot of that. Okay, so there's your fermentation lid that will allow the air to come out but not in. And this is your wide mouth variety. And it came with these 2 little springs. There's a little springy thing. And on the bottom of the springy thing, it looks like a little bit of a potato masher. They're just little wee, so you're not going to be mashing anything with it. But This is meant to hold down, you know, this pushes against the lid, and this will hold down whatever product you're fermenting inside of your jar, so that your product stays down below the, I don't think it's going to work with this. I think you got to have actual product in there. Let me just give this a little look-see here. I haven't field tested these, so yeah, that's not going to, that would just fall down in there, but I can do it this way. Okay, so when you're, excuse me, when you're fermenting anything, what you want is, you want your, say if your top of your product is here, you want your product to be down below whatever the liquid is, right? You want your brine over the top. And what this little springy thing will do is it'll push your product down below the surface of the of your brine, just so it doesn't spoil or whatever. Because I have experienced some spoilage in the past. So I'm really looking forward to making these. I've made some fantastic sauerkraut before with carrot and fennel in it, and so I'm really looking forward to doing a whole bunch more. So thank you, Tina, for the tip on these, and I will keep you guys posted as to when I use these. You know, I'll show you clips of it and let you know how I make out and how the product turns out. Okay, so with that, I just wanted to show you guys what my preps were, what we're getting on for our preps. Are you guys getting your preps on? If not, you should be. You know you should, right? Get your seeds. Got to start planting our seeds here shortly, right? So, you know, people be wondering, what are you going to do with your downtime in winter? Well, there really isn't going to be that much, to be honest. You know, with making videos and talking to wonderful YouTube people and preparing for coming growing season and getting all my other preps on I want to do, canned meats, pressure canned meats, this and that. There's not really going to be a whole bunch of downtime. Especially with my ham radio. I still need to play with that bad boy a whole bunch more, so that, excuse me. That's what I've been doing to get my preps on. That's what I've been doing to get my seeds on. Again, thank you ever so much, Auntie T. You guys, if your aunt drops some allowance in your wallet and tells you to go do something with it, you listen to her, you go do it, what she asked, and otherwise, no ice cream for you, right? So that's what I got for you guys. Hope everyone stays well and safe. This is going to be North out for now. Go get your preps on, guys.